Now, from your weather authority, Chief Meteorologist Wayne Hart.
Well, our quiet week of weather continues with snow still on the way for at least a portion of the weekend. We've got 4 new models that have updated, and I'll get that new information to you here in just a moment. But today was really nice for January. We had a fair amount of sunshine, 34 the low and 53 the high. It was the warmest since New Year's Day, 12 degrees above the average of 41, which we'll be trending closer to over the next couple of days. And here are the highs from this afternoon. Generally, low to mid 50s across the area. Made it all the way to 57 in Madisonville. Tomorrow will be about 10 degrees colder, just getting temperatures back to normal. The live first warning Doppler radar is dry, and other than a sprinkle or two tomorrow, that will be the case until around daybreak on Saturday morning. That's when the scattered snow begins to move into the area, and it's still my first warning focus. Some snow certainly likely for the Tri-State over the weekend, and certainly at the very least some minor accumulations are likely. The question is, will we get the heavier snowfall amounts? Well, we have 4 models in this evening, and it's certainly a possibility that parts of the Tri-State could get into that heavy snow. And if we do see it, it's more likely to the southwest of Evansville. One of the models coming in this evening is drier. The other 3 are hanging on to the heavy snow threat over western Kentucky with lighter amounts north of the Ohio River. But we're waiting for this system to actually hit the Pacific coast. It's still out over open water where we really can't sample it all that well. But when it gets over land, we can send weather balloons up and get a much better idea of exactly what's going on in the system. And that will give our models much more data to work on and give us a better idea what it's going to do once it gets to the Tri-State. If we do get the heavier snow, that would be likely Saturday night into Sunday morning in our southern counties. So we will still see some scattered light snow as early as daybreak on Saturday, and some light snow could linger through Sunday afternoon. So it will be an interesting weekend. Our Superior Ag Tower camera, downtown Evansville, under a partly cloudy sky, 39 degrees right now with a west-southwest wind at around 3. Temperatures now falling into the upper 30s to around 40, and tonight we should wind up somewhere in the low 30s by daybreak, which isn't all that cold for this time of the year. Our quiet pattern continues for 2 more days, just mid to high level moisture pushing in with a weak clipper that's going to be passing well to our north, but it will cloud us up for a while tomorrow. Future tracker still hanging on to a little bit of sunshine first thing in the morning, and then we kind of cloud up midday when we could see a sprinkle or 2 across the area. Highs generally low to mid 40s across the area, about 10 degrees cooler than today, just getting back to normal. Then later in the afternoon we could break out into some sunshine, but then more low clouds come in from the north tomorrow night, with slightly colder air for Friday, which looks like one of those gray, cold winter days. High temperatures right around 40 degrees. No problems if you have plans to head out on Friday night, but by daybreak Saturday morning, that's when some scattered snow will begin to work into the area, especially west of Highway 41. This is 6 a.m. This is our future tracker model. It's newly updated, and this is the drier one. Watch what happens as we head through Saturday. By noon, that snow just dries up, and by 4 in the afternoon, the snow tracking just south of the Tri-State. So that would give us very little snow on Saturday. But as I mentioned, some of the other models are giving a few inches to areas along and north of the river, with a heavier potential down here in our southern counties. But again, we're waiting for that system to hit the Pacific shore tomorrow morning. And I think the models by tomorrow night will have a much better handle in terms of what's going to happen here over the weekend. But not too cold overnight, 29 to 33. More clouds and sun tomorrow. Cooler but seasonable, low to mid 40s for the high. 7-day forecast, mostly cloudy on Friday, the high around 40. Saturday, mostly cloudy with some scattered snow developing around daybreak, and at least continuing in a scattered fashion through the day, but more south and west of Evansville. A cold 33 for the high, keeping the snow alert on Sunday, especially for the morning hours in our southern counties, diminishing in the afternoon. We may need the alert also for Saturday, but again, a little too much uncertainty whether we're going to get significant accumulations with this lighter initial band on Saturday. But whatever does develop Sunday ends late in the day, and then quiet weather and warming back to normal the early part of next week. So still not good consensus. We got one dry model and another one that still creates heavy snow in our southern counties. Tomorrow night, though, I think we'll begin to get better range of numbers for the area as we get a little closer to the weekend.
So stay tuned.
Yeah, you bet.
All right. Thank you, Wayne. Okay.